YouTube, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for all the support recently. In today's video, we're going to be looking at some of the most expensive cards in the Scarlet and Violet era so far. A lot of them are probably going to come from Prismatic just because that set is so hard to find. But I thought it'd be cool to look through too and see, with everything being sold out, what we can actually find. So if you guys are enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, and let's get into it. Alright guys, so we're over here on TCG Player. I went through and I checked all of the Scarlet and Violet sets. There's some promo cards, like you'll see a staff card here. We're probably not going to go over that. But looking at the first card here, we're looking at the Umbreon EX from Prismatic Evolutions. It's actually down 2%, but again, you're looking at a $1,500 card. $1,500, $1,600, $1,575, $1,520. Again, super popular card. Of course, it's going to be the second coming of the Moonbreon, so a lot of people are going to love Umbreon in general. Definitely a really cool card. Looks, I like the colors in it. I actually think the crown doesn't look too bad, kind of like it does in some of the other cards. But this is definitely a cool card, sitting at $1,500, down 2%. But I feel like it's still going to hold that mark, being the Umbreon. After that is the Sylveon from Prismatic as well. This one's actually down 30%. Looks like its high was right around $681. It looks like we're already down to $471. Looks like we had a couple sales right around $460, $500, $425, $490, $400. So I think what you're going to see is probably the Umbreon will probably either stay where it is or kind of slowly level out. You'll probably see the other ones kind of come down. I don't think they're gonna keep climbing or anything like that. After that is actually the Pikachu EX from Surging Sparks. This one is down 5.79%. Looks like its all-time high was right around $492. Let's see if anyone's bought any. So a couple bought today, $403, $415, $459. Someone bought a Japanese PSA 10 for $355. So someone got a 10 in Japanese for $100 less than what this card raw is selling for. Again, you can't find anything on the market right now, but $400, I could see this kind of coming down and leveling off a little bit once product's available for people to open. After that, you have the Espeon from Prismatic. This card's actually up 32%. Looks like it's been on a steady climb here. Looks like it started out right around $321, and now we're sitting up around $427. Couple sales over the past week, $420, $445, $444. Definitely a cool card. I like the artwork of this. It's kind of a flowers and gemstones. It looks really cool. The pink with the purple. Again, the crown doesn't look too bad on this one as well. Yeah, I like this one a lot. After that is the Greninja EX from Twilight Masquerade. This card is up 24%. I know a lot of people have been chasing after this one for a while. Looks like we are up around the all-time high, which was right around 410. So we're down a little bit. Let's see here. Couple sales, $378, $384, $375, $388. Someone bought a PSA 9 for $390. But yeah, up 158%. This is a really cool card. I've opened a lot of Twilight Masquerade. I have not pulled this card. I wish I did. This card, I think, was a $100 card. I think when I started looking at it, it was right around, when I considered buying it, it was right around like a $250 card, and I just couldn't do it, and now it's come up even more. But that rounds out the top 5. If we go and look, you also are going to have the Flareon EX from, it's a lot of Prismatic. The Bubble Mew. Looks like it's coming back down. It's still up 22%, but it looks like it peaked right around $420. Looks like it's down right around 370. Let's see here. 386, 359. 415, 386, 375, I could see it leveling out right around 375, maybe going back up, since Paldean Fates seems to be not impossible to find, but definitely I believe the price of Paldean Fates is starting to go up. Let's see, after that you got the Leafeon. That one's sitting right around $363. Pikachu with the gray felt hat. Let's see what we got. We are up 78%. This card is on a steady climb. Someone bought one for 420, 400, 350, 350, 290, 350. Back in December, it looks like it was selling for right around $180, and now we're up to the 326. I could see this one still kind of trying to climb. I don't know what it's going for graded. Now let's kind of go through and see if there's anything kind of shocking. Of course, Prismatic, Surging Sparks is going to be up there. You know, a lot of the newer sets that are hard to get a hold of. You know, like you have the Roaring Moon EX down here. Oh, that's done a big swing. So it came out hot at $220 and all the way down to $171. Came up to about $211. Looks like it's leveling off down about 4%. Someone picked one up for $256, $375, $429. Someone bought two of them in Japanese for $60 a piece. Not too bad. Come on through. Looks like the most expensive promo is the Snorlax from 151 with the Pokemon Center stamp. It's up 77%. This was a $34 card back in March of last year, and now we're sitting at almost $200, well, over $200, $215, $199, $198, $195. It's definitely a cool card. If you like the card and you want to get it a little bit cheaper, you can get it without the Pokemon Center stamp. But yeah, that's kind of crazy. It's up 500%. You have the Dragapult from Prismatic, and then it looks like the next promo that people want. This is from you have the Charmander here. It's up 67%. That people got it for 180, 165, 178, 179. It also goes with that Squirtle and the Bulbasaur card that are out as well. Looks like it's probably starting to maybe level out. It might go up again. You'll have to watch that one to see. Let's go over to the second page here. More Surging Sparks, the Squirtle, Prismatic, the Eevee, another Scarlet and Violet promo. Check the Groudon here. Paradox Rift. Slept on cards, slept on set. I think a lot of people, you know, bought some cards from the set, but I don't think it was sought after, I would say. We're up 52%. Someone bought one for $80, 103, 101, 102, 99, 98. Let's see what looks like. So it was a $50 card, $45 card. Seen some steady climbing here. Definitely a cool card. I like the background. I think it looks really cool. Definitely one of the cooler backgrounds for a legendary card. I like this card a lot. Don't own it. I don't think I own any of these. This card is really cool. If I can get my hands on Prismatic, I would love to try to pull this card. Depending on the price, it's got this really crazy swing going on here where it came in really hot at $96, dropped all the way down to $70, and then back up to $95. I just like this card a lot. I think it looks really cool. The Blood Moon Ursula. I love how it's just all red and gray tones and black on this card. I think it looks super cool. Kind of red Blood Moon in the back. I love the way this card looks. Super cool card. I feel like it's going to probably climb up with how Prismatic is going. The Gardevoir for Paldean Fates, that's been on quite a run a little bit. I think we covered that a couple of videos ago. And then I did save these. The Blastoise and the Venusaur from 151. These are Blastoise is up 20%. People are, I think this is almost a $100 card. 75, 80, 91, 80, 99, 99. So basically $100. This card, I feel like for a while was sitting around $40 to $50. Yeah, because the Charizard was like $150, and then I feel like this and the Venusaur were like in that $38 to $45 range. Looks like a lot of 151 is starting to move. Over the year, it's up 91%, going from 48 to right around $100. We take a look at the Venusaur, that's up 21% as well. We go back a year ago, again 40, 41, then got down to about $36, even hit 35, and then we've been slowly on the uptick. And then it looks like we're almost at 100, right around 80. Looks like Well, there was one bought earlier today for $95, and then it looks like 85, 85, 85. So these cards are probably going to cross the $100 mark. Actually, with that being said, let's check where's the Charizard? Charizard's up 33%. So yeah, when those cards were sitting at like 38 to 40, this was like a $100 card. And now we're at all-time high right now. Bunch of them sold today: 288, 286, 281, 280, 290, 310 with close-up photos. So this one might have had pretty good centering. Someone's probably going to grade this. Someone bought one for 270. So this card's about to crack the $300 threshold. So this one's $200 more than the other two starters. Actually, let's take a look at this. So it looks like the Drowsy, after the crazy run that the Drowsy was on, this is actually coming back to earth. It's still up 300%. It's up 1100% on the year, but that's because it was a $5 card and people were buying it up and it went crazy. Again, it hit that like $90 mark. Looks like it's sitting right around 60, 54, 60. So I wouldn't be surprised if this maybe levels out around the $40 to $50 range. It's not going to go way back down to where it was, but it's definitely, I mean, you're looking in a week's time coming down from 90 back to 60. I could see it being a $40 to $50 card. Actually, guys, we could probably round it off here with Morty's Conviction. Up 57%. I think we covered this like a week or two ago. I think when we did, it was like a $30 card. I don't own this card. I think it's really cool having Gengar in this trainer card where he's just sitting there hanging out. It's definitely moving. Looks like it's right around a $60 card now. I think when we covered it, it was like a $38 card. Definitely a cool looking card. I don't own any of these cards that we covered. I haven't been able to pull the big three from the 151. I haven't been able to get my hands on Surging Sparks or Prismatic. I haven't even opened those yet. Ooh, the Magikarp. We'll round this out with the Magikarp. I love this card. I have not pulled this card. I do own it in Japanese because I bought it when it was super cheap because I loved the artwork at the time. So I have one copy in Japanese. I just love how this card looks. You have the Gyarados that's up in the top corner, which a lot of people didn't realize at first. Just the way this card looks, super clean. It's up 44%. Someone bought one in Japanese for 85, and then looks like near mint 230, 230, 260. Someone bought one yesterday for 344. So this card's still moving. It's definitely at an all-time high. I don't know if it's going to keep climbing or if it's going to maybe level out. Definitely a cool card if you have it. If you have it, I would try to get it graded. It's definitely hard to grade into 10 because those earlier sets were just super flawed with marks and off centering, and the print runs were just pretty terrible. That's why you see a lot of people grading all the earlier stuff in Scarlet and Violet because it has a huge PSA 10 potential just because of how the print runs were. There you guys have it. That's going to round it out for this week. Thank you guys for the support on the last two videos. Thank you guys for subscribing. That's kind of covered the, not exactly top 10, but we covered the top 5 most expensive and then tried to get away from Surging Sparks and Prismatic because you know those are going to be at the top of the list just because of how expensive those sets are and how hard they are to find right now. So we kind of went through and looked at some other cards that are, you know, up there in price. If you have them, you might want to sell them. If not, you might want to hold. It's up to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you made it this far, please like and subscribe. Let me know down below if you guys have any of the cards that are the top expensive cards, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, guys.